One of my favourite tools for the bow is something that's often called catch and release, kind of like in recreational fishing. It's something that I actually worked a lot with my former cello teacher in England, Richard Markson, and it's basically the idea of clarifying the beginning of every note that you play on the cello. So sometimes we may want a slightly harder edge to the beginning of the note, sometimes we may want a slightly softer edge, and you can adjust accordingly. But the basic idea is catch and release, so we can take any notes. It's kind of a little bit easier, I would say, to start with a stop note rather than an open string. So any stopped note, and then you're going to catch the string. That means you just basically put the bow on the string with a little bit of downward energy, a little bit of downward weight. And you can, sometimes I talk about doing the silent wiggle, where you are wiggling the string, making see it so that you can see it move without actually making any sound, and then you just release. And you can do this with very tiny notes. So you could practice a scale, for example, like that way. And so on. Of course, you could also practice it further out in the bow. Or really, really far out in the bow. And it's different and typically more difficult as you go further out in every part of the bow, but really, really great to be working on the control in those different areas of the bow. And then of course you can also apply it to a longer note. So we could have something like where I'm slightly sustaining those notes after the initial attack, but there's still a release. Don't do that fingering, but in any case, hopefully you get the idea. And then we can apply that to any piece. So the one that perhaps comes most to mind, beginning of the Dvorak. So have fun, I hope that helps, and I look forward to seeing you next time.